Making my first Arcanist. Let's go. I want to be Breton because, yeah, Breton Master is. Um, I don't know what Miklosh looks like. I'm not gonna edit the face right now. I just want to get him. That was
Fate needs
a
it.
loud sound. Why is... Fuck, there's too much noise. Why is combat metrics locked? Um, I'll reload UI. Fuck. Okay. Debug logger. I need to get rid of. Okay, I'm also gonna turn off comment metrics if it won't get off of the center of my screen. Um, no, not superstar. Fuck. All right. Starting off with the skills. First skill line, Herald of the Tome. The ultimate. Tear open the fabric of the obelisk and summon a scion of Hermione Mora. This being casts forth a beam that rends asunder reality for 6 seconds and deals uh it deals quite a considerable dot for having no sets on every zero point 0.5 seconds. The science beam can be repositioned by recasting the unblinking eye, so you can change the AoE. The Tide King's gaze. Beam duration is increased, automatically follows the initial target, and it searches for new targets if it is slain. That sounds broken. Also applies a snare to enemies hit and damage increases over time. I want that. Okay, craft a series of apocryphal runes before launching them at a foe, dealing. I'm guessing this is the spammable. Dealing some damage 3 times and generating crux. This ability deals 3% increased damage for each active crux when cast. Has increased critical chance for each active crux. Deals increased damage, and the last rune deals damage in an area. So it increases its damage and I'm guessing it also increases as it levels up. Let me turn my normal settings on. Second ability, Fake Harbor. This is the Kamehameha. Harness pure knowledge into a beam of energy that scars the world in front of you. Channel the beam for up to 4 seconds. Can you cancel it is what I want to know. I will find that out soon. Um, hmm, dealing like 1.5k damage 3 times a second. It consumes all crux and increases damage by 33% per crux spent, which means it's 100% more damage if you have the 3 crux max. Um, applies a snare to damage enemies. Consuming crux also increases the duration and strength of snare. Consuming crux also reduces the cost. Uh, snare will make it harder to get out of. Oh, this is goofy. This is this will be fun. This will be fun. What's up, Artea? Hi, Gangoon. Hi, Nib. We're we got the Arcanist finally. Okay, Mikolash cosplay now. Infuse your arm with abyssal magic to form tentacles and lash out at your foes, dealing rather big damage compared to the others. Enemies are immobilized for 3 seconds and marked with abyssal ink for 20 seconds. You deal 5% increased damage to enemies drenched in abyssal ink. And what I'm reading is that the 5% increased damage is not tied to this ability, it's any ability you use. Creates a crux and deals increased damage to enemies below half health. So it's an execute, and it generates crux, so it can be used as a spammable, I guess, for crux. Converts into a magic ability. Oh, it's stamina. Converts into a magic ability and deals frost damage. Consumes crux to increase the abyssal ink strength and immobilize duration. I want the spammable. Feels really bad to weave, but I don't care. New spammable. Um. Oh yeah, the beam looks absolutely crazy. There's also they added an aim assist in here. Um. Yeah. Mouse aim assist intensity. We 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 on that Destiny 2 controller attack. Yeah, I'll set up a dummy in a second once I finish going through all the skills. Or I can just I can get away from all of these players and travel to a house. A ship looks cool. Oh yeah, reduce cost glyphs with beam. It's gonna be like Cinder Storm. And it's gonna infinite beam spamming. Okay. Tomebearer's Inspiration. Etch a series of runes onto your weapon that pulse with power once every 5 seconds. Each pulse enhances your class abilities, and striking an enemy with one deals an additional magic damage and generates crux if you have none. While slotted on either ability bar. Okay, so you get major brutality and sorcery for slotting it, and then it's like a sort of like a solar barrage pulse around you, I'm guessing. That every time it hits someone, either it deals damage or it gives crux. So increases frequency of damage to once every 3 seconds. but that decreases the damage. I don't know if that's actually gonna increase. That looks like less than a 40% decrease in damage. So I think it will increase the total damage output. And then when dealing damage, restore mag and stam. Okay. 100 mag and stam a second. 600 mag and stam. 120 mag and stam a second is absolutely crazy. How does this look? And what's the little burst around you look like? It does not show. Okay, I guess we'll see that once it's like actually in combat. The imperfect ring. Summon a flawed rune under an enemy that etches foes nearby with scrawled glyphs dealing AoE dot. An ally near the initial target can activate the rune break synergy, dealing that is pretty dummy damage for not having any skills. That's like one and a half of these. But Harmony doesn't work anymore, so. Places a rune under the target that deals damage and pulls nearby enemies after a delay. Okay, so this needs a target. But so it's not an is it actually an AoE that sits on the ground? Or is this just a single target dot? So they have a like a burst ability in here, like a 6 second timed burst, and let let's see how this works. Uh, oh, so it's just a rune and it places the dot on everyone in the area. And it's just a single target dot. I like that. That's cool. And that doesn't seem like a weak dot or anything. Uh, New class looks cool, but I don't want to start everything over. Yeah, starting over is annoying. That is why, oh, I don't have a guild bank anywhere here. I have like 200 uh alchemy crafting writs stored up in a guild bank to instantly level my Arcanist to 50 once it comes out. Okay, passive time. Uh, Warped Fate. When you, or Fated Fortune. Warped Fate when you gain or spend procs, increasing critical damage and critical healing by 12%. So you get Kashyyyk passive, and you're gonna have this 100% up. Because if you have no Crux, this gives you Crux. And if you do have Crux, you're gonna be spending it. That's dumb. That's really, really dumb. Um, You master the warp and weft of your very soul. When you are restored magic or stamina, increases weapon and spell damage by 5%. This restores it. So every 5 seconds, you get weapon and spell damage, 5% weapon and spell damage for 10 seconds. So you have 100% uptime on 5% weapon and spell damage. This is so stupid. That this is not okay. This is strong. This is stupid. Um I don't know what else to say. Okay, with the Herald of the Tome ability slotted, your attacks wound the mind with heretical knowledge, increasing damage dealt with status effects by 15%. Um, I've never been a fan of that one set. What's it that increases duration of status effects? But 15% more damage on status effects could make that go crazy. And running charged is gonna be normal. You get pen for each ability slotted. These four passives are already better than like every passive on Warden. What the hell? Okay, dude, these duels are gonna be so broken. Okay, the second skill line's ultimate. Gather the true strength of Apocrypha around you, forming protective tentacles and a damage shield that absorbs 60% of all damage for 10 seconds, up to a max of 40k. It's gonna be 20k in PvP. Um, when the shield collapses, you lash out, dealing all of the damage absorbed as magic damage to enemies within 5 meters over 10 seconds. So it's like that one Templar shield, but I'm guessing actually good. Uh, Damage shield gains an increase in strength, so you can absorb more damage, versus no longer deals damage to enemies and grants allies a damage shield when you're hit. No, I'm selfish. Backbar defensive all easy. Um, okay, Runic Jolt. Craft a defensive apocryphal rune that deals magic damage and applies minor maim for 15 seconds. The rune also taunts for 15 seconds uh does not cause if it would not cause taunt immunity. It generates Crux. While slotted, damage taken is reduced by 2% per active Crux. I don't think I'm gonna run this, but this could be very, very strong. Stamina ability deals physical damage. You steal 2k of their resistance and give it to yourself. That is crazy. Heals yourself and applies minor lifesteal. I think that stamina morph is better. I might switch to Imperial, because this gives so much sustain. And I think I'm just going to play Hybrid. Okay. Runespite Ward. Like the Rune Knights of old, summon a shield that absorbs, so you get damage shield. First time you take direct damage, the shield retaliates and deals magic damage to the attacker, scaling off your armor. Consume Crux to heal yourself. Uh, Scales off max health per point spent. So the damage shield scales off max health, and the heal scales off max health. So this might be like Warden just building 40k HP. And then consume Crux to refund cost, or drastically increases the size of the shield for the first second. 11.8k with 20k HP. That is ridiculous. It's just Sork. I'm gonna put that on front bar. Like Sork. It's gonna be so weird getting used to these because all of these icons are just complex. Fate Woven Armor. It's the Major Resolve. While armor persists, taking damage applies Major Breach. So you just get even more pen. They have this pen passive and just even more pen from Minor Breach always. Increases the duration and when damage creates Crux. Okay, 27-second duration. One Crux every 5 seconds. The 5% extra weapon and spell damage isn't big until you realize it's a unique buff. Like DK has minor brutality, and it's multiplicative. So if you have someone give you minor brutality or you get minor brutality from any source, it's multiplicative with this 5%, which will end up being a rather significant increase in damage because every ability in the game or most of the abilities you're going to use to damage people scale with weapon and spell damage. So a 5% increase in weapon and spell damage is going to be a direct 5% increase in damage because it's all multiplicative and it's all like direct multipliers that each skill has that are tied to your weapon and spell damage and your max mag. So it won't be 5%. It might be like 2.5% just straight damage increase, which is it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's going to be very big. Anyway, this armor creates crux, and you gain block mitigation and consume crux. I need more crux building on my build because I have too much stuff that consumes crux. But the passive like crux building from these two, that could be really strong. Runic defense. Cast forth a complex rune granting you and your group members minor resolve for 20 seconds. You gain minor protection for 20 seconds. And the first time you're damaged while below 50% HP, the minor protection is consumed and you get a burst heal. So it's like an oh shit burst heal you put on yourself. That is pretty strong. This gives you when you heal, you get crowd control immunity. So not only you hit 50% HP, you get a burst heal, and you can't be stunned. That's very, very strong. Rune of Eldritch Horror. Uh, Etch an incomprehensible rune on your enemy's mind, paralyzing them in fear after a 1 second delay, stunning them for 4 seconds. The terror applies minor vulnerability, and it can't be dodged. It's undodgeable stun. And it says fear, it doesn't say stun. And fears can't be blocked, I don't think. So it's undodgeable, unblockable stun. What is charming? Oh, charming is what that like Fawn's mythic did, where they can't attack you. Huh. This is very interesting. Would I prefer them not have control over their own movement, or I think I'd prefer 10% crit damage. Okay, that's very, very interesting. That is that's really strong. And it's let's see the animation. So it's minor vulnerability, minor brittle for like 20 seconds. That and it's a stun. And because of the cast time of this, it'll be the delay on it will be easier to line up, like with combos, I think. Okay, anyway, passives. Forms a secret soldier within your mind, a defense against arcane forces without, while a soldier of Apocrypha ability is on you, 2k armor. Yeah, the sound effects are pretty unique. I so far do like what they've done with the class. It does need to be toned down considerably though, because 2k armor passive, in addition to those other ones we saw, massive. Um, Increases health, magic, and stamina recovery for each soldier of Apocrypha ability slotted. So here I have the ultimate, the damage shields, and the armor. So that is big recovery. And here I have the oh no, here I have the rune. Here I have the damage shield and the stun. So that's another 200 recovery. 258. Ah, you don't need to build sustain on this class. This is restoring mag and stam. Just get recovery from this. You get reduced cost from. There was something that just gave reduced cost, right? Was that one of the morphs that I didn't take? I think it was. Okay, but the sustain of this class is absolutely crazy. Casting an Arcanist ability, so it doesn't need to be from the skill line, warps the weave of fate around you, granting you and your group members minor evasion for 20 seconds. So you just cast a class skill and get 10% reduced AoE damage. When you consume Crux, you gain 4 ultimate. Okay, they got ult generation too. And then this is the heal skill line. Summon an apocryphal glyphic saturated with vitalizing energy, which you and your allies can heal. The glyph spawns at 30% health and grows stronger the more you heal it. The Antuvian power within the glyphic pulses every 1 second, granting up to 200 weapon and spell damage and healing you and your allies around it uh, for 2k HP in proportion to its health. And then what are the morphs? The glyph spawns at a higher health percentage, which means it's easier to get it to max HP for like bigger bonuses that it gives. And this is dealing damage to the glyph powers it up instead of healing it. So it spawns at 70% HP and you can damage it. Uh I don't know. I feel like you drop this in a like next to a boss in an AoE fight, it'll break without targeting it because of the cleave, and you'll get like passive healing and damage, I guess. I might be underrating this, but I don't know how strong it'll be. Maybe it's just because I don't have any offensive stats yet, and the heal doesn't look good. Rune Meld. Craft a series of apocryphal runes and propel them at yourself or an ally in front of you. The runes heal for 2.4k health 3 times and generate crux. Heals for an additional amount over time. And healing low health targets grant them ultimate. Let's see what this does. If I go jump off of somewhere, that is not far enough to give me any damage. Wednesday wants to visit. Okay. You know, it says granting up to 200 weapon and spell damage and healing up to. So that makes me believe that those values are the maximum that it can get to. which means I don't think it's going to be that strong. Because 200 weapon and spell damage is not a lot when you can instead use a damage ultimate. And you said it was the shield. Um, I think I took the wrong morph of the shield then. Because I don't think I took whatever morph it was that reduced costs. Um, Channel the Abyssal Sea to coalesce a beam of restorative energy. The beam heals you and your allies in its path for considerable amounts over 4.5 seconds. Consume Crux to also restore mag and stam spent to your allies. I'm not going to be running that because I'm mostly interested in PvP, but and that's more of a healer skill. I don't have like any allies to aim that at. So carve the runes of the blind man and call forth spinning mystical discs. The wording of these skills is pretty unique. Just surround you or up to four allies in front of you, granting a damage shield that absorbs damage for 6 seconds. Just prefer your reticle target or low health target. So how much is this? It's 4.8k, and this is 12.2k. It's just not as strong of a shield. Creates a crux, recasting the shield on a target increases the maximum strength of the shield. This is like the healer shield. You can put it on someone if they're taking damage, I guess. Consumes crux to reduce the cost. I am not going to be using that. The other shield's stronger. Uh, Arcanist Domain. Draw forth your tome and invoke the Vigatorium of Hermione and conjure a vortex of eldritch power. Standing in this vortex grants you and your allies minor courage, minor fortitude, minor intellect, and minor endurance. Yeah, see, this 200 weapon and spell damage is nothing when you can just get more from here and also get more recovery. Uh, the effects remain on you for 7 seconds after you leave the area. It's an 8-meter radius. How big is this? That's big enough to sit in rather easily. And hot, you know? I do think I would prefer to be able to leave. Oh, you can stack these? Oh no, it's just because I morphed it and it didn't count. So, Apocryphal Gate. This is the teleport one. It generates crux each time you go through it, and increases movement speed after teleporting. Allies can teleport as well. I do want to test this out. You just walk through it. Oh my god. You can just keep going, and it keeps... It generates crux each time you teleport, but it's not. What is weapon charging? See, I'm not getting crux. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I do wonder if you have like 12 people drop this, it's a unique weapon and spell damage buff. It's gonna get DPS down immediately, and everyone just gets like 2.4k weapon and spell damage. I can see that being really useful in PvE. I do agree with that, Funky. So, then the final passives. Your mastery of Weaving Fate and Abyssal Water increases your healing done by 3% for each active crux. When you generate crux, you restore mag and stam. Your excessive scholarship increases mag and stam recovery by 18%, reduces cost, and increases strength of damage shields by 10%. That is... Holy shit. Yeah, you're right, Nim. Maybe I do need to be in combat to generate crux. There's no cooldown on this. Just anytime you generate crux. So, okay, this is, I'm gonna reorganize my bars. This is the burst heal. This is minor resolve. Oh wait, it was this I wanted over here. Um, heck, if it applies the increase to the stuff, I'm sure it does. Like no stats 27k barrier. That I think that is it applying. Oh, the 10% cost. What is barrier's normal cost? Oh, can someone check that right now? Because this is 225, which I feel like is normal. Oh no, it's normally 250. So yeah, the 10% cost does apply to the wards, and it does apply to barrier. So barrier's 25 less ultimate. That is stupid. Okay. Okay, so I have my armor buff, have burst heal, minor protection, minor resolve, mm, recovery buffs. Um, yeah, this is going to be the new best PvE healer. Like, hands down. I don't know about tanking. It does seem like it has pretty good like tank like what's it called? Like skills to make it useful, and it brings plenty of buffs to your group, but PvP support and just PvP builds in general, this is going to be racked with. Okay, so front bar, I want ward, stun. This is gonna be my crux generator. Yeah, this generates crux, and then I can use all the crux and just beam someone down. This is a dot that I think I'm gonna want. I don't know if I'm gonna need more healing, and I also don't have. I I do have a burst heal. I mean, I have a burst heal This is minor protection and a oh shit heal. I have a damage shield. I think I can do that. I put that on front bar and I get more pen on my front bar because I slot that. Because I'm gonna want that. Although I feel like I also want this. Because it's a dot with a burst on it. I'll see how it goes. Because I have major and minor breach is crazy. Plus all of this other pen. That is a lot. Okay. What sets do I think would work well with this? Oh yeah, I in PvP this will be a absolutely crazy healer. Okay. Oh yeah, sets for this. I guess if I don't feel like I have much healing and I have absolutely no need for any sustain at all. I you see, I kind of want to try the new mythics, but that also comes with this not being useful for PvP. This, I don't want to lose my stamina. And this, I already have so much penetration, I don't think it's worth it. So I might as well just go with Sea Serpent, like an absolute pleb. Um, just no reason not to. Let me get my character slots up. I also want Imperial. No, it's service tokens. Race change. I'm gonna switch to the Kripken investments. I think it's useful in one situation, which is like a trial healer. Yeah, that's also true. But so it gives you minor heroism, and if you're in a small group, maybe for like dungeon speedruns, it'll be better than Pearls of Elnathay. Because if you're giving a lot of alts, you can burn through like trifectas really, really fast. I think that is what it'll be useful for. Not trials, but like dungeons probably. So I can in absolute a monkey brain with Mara's. And yeah, here we go. Front bar set. What could I I do agree with that. I've run dungeons with where tank is running Drake's Rush and it already gives DPS a lot of ultimate, so I feel like at that point it's not even worth it to run it because the DPS are getting enough ultimates. But if you had Drake's with that, because it still gives minor heroism, you could probably get the DPS to get out like two elemental rages at the same time. The stun gives minor brittle, and they have a passive that gives 15% crit damage. So I'm thinking a crit build might be best for this. I'm unsure of the sets. Hmm. None of the new sets really stood out to me, so I feel like I might go with Order's Wrath. Unless I don't have like any actual flame damage. Although I wonder, this is a damage over time. I wonder if this counts as a damage over time. Will Deadly buff them? I still think Orders is the no, not can't see. Holy shit, I'm blind. Wait, what did I just click? Yeah, I agree. It doesn't really have a use in PvP because there's no reason on literally any build to run anything other than a heavy reinforced chest. I already have so much pen. I'm thinking an axe and a mace. I'm gonna port to a house I know that has all of the crafting benches. Hey, yo, explain this how I got unbanned. Okay. I'm thinking I'm gonna have enough recovery. I could just go full infused. Uh, looking at my cliffs. I could have gone Rallying Cry front bar. That might have, or back bar. That might have been a good choice. Now for monster sets, I'm wondering Balorg, or I could go Bloodspawn. Hmm. Actually, just Zon. Why not? No reason not to go Zon. On the Ring Mythic, it's a new. I think it's a necklace. Yeah, it's a necklace. So, the penetration and critical damage is really strong. However, because the damage done is only to monsters, I think it's beaten out by Sea Serpent giving Major Berserk. Um, yeah. Yeah, Nib, especially with unblockable, undodgeable stun. Okay. Time to grab all my consumables. Yeah, I see. I think it can be useful on like a Necro, because Necro, you maybe not Necro, but other classes. It won't be good on Sork because you need the light and heavy attack damage for Overload. But I can see it be, and I don't think it'll be good on DK because normally you don't need the pen because you have corrosive, and you don't need the crit because normally you don't build too much crit on DK. But other classes like a Plar normally relies heavily on crit and doesn't have much built-in pen. So I think it could be good there. Oh, Templar meta is not coming back. They did not buff the damage. All they did was make it tankier. It's still just a pure tank class. Oh, wait, no, I don't need shock. I already have minor vulnerability. Okay, it looks like I don't have other flame damage, so I think flame. No, I did not mean to do that. What did I miss? Okay. I don't know if Master at Arms with Deadly Aim is the best. I might want Thaumaturg because of the alt and the other stuff. Mage Protection, why not? Let me get max mag. Put everything else in HP. It feels like that did not really improve my stats at all. Oh yeah, I can see it on Gank Blades too. Nightblade, I think Nightblades and Plar, it'll be quite good on. I don't know about other classes. Oh, I forgot to make a, forgot to make an outfit. I can just put on pay to one poly. Make an outfit in a second. Ew, I can't switch bars off. I have not learned how to do this yet. Okay. Yeah, Tide King's gaze is strong. That's... Oh no, I don't... I turned CMX off because it wasn't working. Still need to get used to this. My mag sustain was actually awful there. No, I think somehow we got in combat with that for no reason. These skills are really expensive though. Maybe that's why they have so much sustain. I think you could probably play this class just like Sork, with like shields and stuff. That is a little hard to aim when they're this close up. You know, I don't think this laser is working out well. What the hell? No. I'm under the floor. Yeah, Explanicide is not doing a lot of damage. This beam does fuck all damage. I wish Combat Metrics was working and not stuck at the side of my screen so I could see what these skills were probably doing. But I can't get out of here because I'm in combat. Bro, he's holding me hostage. Explanicide is just holding me hostage under here. Okay, the beam is not doing no damage now. Dude. Ayo, I thought we were cool. I, fuck. I can't leave instance. There's no like leave instance. Where's the get me unstuck? Character stuck. Fuck. Dude, I'm just quitting. Mhm. Dude, that was some bullshit. Why do you trap me down there like that? I don't even know what Discord he's in to add him. I know he used to be in. Nah, I'm not dueling on that fucking platform again. Then my food run off. I have no idea how to cancel the laser, and I 'cause I couldn't do anything about it. I can just block. The switching bars should have done it, and I did switch bars. Dude, Suddy, get back here. I have no mag sustain. Maybe I do need some sustain. My mag sustain is goofy as hell at this. Oh shit, what happened to me? That was a strange visual bug. I don't think I like the laser. It looks fun, but it's not doing much. I'm casting defensive ults. Okay, nah. Maybe I just suck. Bye, Nib. I'm gonna try to turn CMX back on. I'm the wrong bot. Oops. It's also so easy to cancel me out of the laser. How the fuck? Let me see if CMX isn't stuck in the middle of my screen. No, it's still stuck. Oh, no, never mind. Okay. Holy shit, how did I just burst him instantly? Is that a health desync? He has to be dead, right? Hey, what? Okay. So he hit 0 HP. Exhausting Fate Carver. A 2.3k average tick. You see, I'm missing most of it. I don't know if it's worth it. It is doing high damage, but like, what is the recursive treatise? I'm gonna try to put the dot on instead. I cannot make sense of these skill like icons, and I keep thinking I'm on the right bar when I'm not. Just need to pay attention to my weapons more. I don't think I'm understanding these combos well. It's gonna take a lot more practice. I do feel like once you learn it, this is gonna have an insane amount of survivability. Oh, what? Is that the thing where he surrounds himself in tentacles? If I ulted there, I would have killed him, but alas. There's some health desync going on. There's also something laggy going on with bar swaps. Like, he shouldn't be going that offensive if he was actually that low. Which makes me think he's not, because I'm not able to kill him. There's definitely something going on, because I don't think I'm actually doing this much damage to him. Like, my tooltips all look extremely low. Like, I should have him here, but it's just massively decent. I do feel like I need to improve my stamp sustain, and there go my FPS. Shit. Ah! And I can't even see my ult's AoE. Like, I'm not sure if it's going off or not. You know, maybe I just didn't notice it, but maybe the channel laser actually was doing damage. I think I need to go back and look through my morphs to take more damage. I think I need to get more crux damage morphs. Okay, let's look at this. You see, I feel like this should be critting for a lot more than 4.8k. Fulminating Rune is the dot. So this is the dot. This is the burst. The burst is pretty bad, to be honest. Recuperative PTS is the brutality buff. Hi Fong. SEO. Let me go back and look through my Zan is putting in work, but that's because it's a duel. I think I would use Balorg open worlds. Hide King's Gaze hits really hard. Or does it? Maybe I should try out Dawnbreaker. Impervious Rune Lord is this. This is a crazy strong damage shield. I'm gonna look at my healing. Yeah, Impervious Rune Lord's doing the most. Both the healing it does from having Crux and the absorbing damage. Base regeneration is doing more than my other stuff. Rune Guard of Freedom is this. The this heal's pretty high, so I do think this is worth running. Evolving Rune Mend is this. I'm not sure. I'm gonna get some respec scrolls. And look back through the morphs. I'm thinking maybe I want the rune blades, because I like Miklash cosplay, but I don't think this is doing enough. Like, does the other morph do more damage? No, it just doesn't do any damage. I think I need a better spammable. Um, I think maybe I want this as a spammable. What can I use to consume my crux? This. This one just base increases duration. And it gets an extra tick for each crux, which means it gets 3 extra ticks. I think this might be worth trying to run, but then I don't know what to get rid of for it. Maybe I just get rid of that as a spammable. Exponent side ones. A set. Once health glyphs. Okay. I feel like Suddy might be doing it correctly with staff from part. This is really, really annoying in first person. So much weapon glow. You know, I'm gonna look at the other most I had for other things as well. There was this, which gives minor maim and reduces your damage taken. I think I might want a reduced mag cost glyph. Or maybe a mag recovery. So this is not doing so great. Yeah, putting on a mag spammable did not help my mag sustain. Who would have thunk it? I do feel like, although the burst heal doesn't actually look like it's giving much, I do think it is actually working. I just don't know where to get damage from on this class. Not my frames. Dude, that damage shield is ridiculous. I cannot see what's happening. Fuck it. Oh my god, that's so much damage. They still cannot kill him through his 50k HP polar wind. I think he's also in his sap. So like, I don't know how I'm supposed to kill him. Oh my god. I'm terribly sorry for these frames. I need better mag system. And I need more damage. So I think what that means is outsourcing my spammable to a different ability. I might go what Study's doing and use Crushing Shock. I'm not sure where to aim this yet. Like, is it best at the feet? Oh, I know why my mag system fucking sucks. I didn't take Trifocus out. That might fix some of my issues. I don't think it's gonna fix all of them, but that's one problem. You know, honestly, despite all of its broken passes, it doesn't feel like Arcanist actually does damage. I am fighting a 50k HP Warden, but because he's doing way more damage on that thing than he was on his Arcanist. Trying to play through the frames, holy shit. Oh my god. Yeah, the Kamehameha does look awesome. Oh my god. Why can't it just stay smooth? Or like find some happy medium? Yeah, I cannot see what the fuck is going on there. I want to change my sets. I don't think, yeah, this Writhing Runeblade, it would have done 12%, so it did less. This is a better spammable, but they both just suck. So, I'm thinking I don't go Mara's Bomb. I go Rallying Cry, and then I use something like, Burning Spellweave Inferno from bar, maybe? A bit of that. I need to take Trifocus out. Or maybe Vamp Spam. I could try out Blood for Blood. That could be fun. But in the meantime, we'll do this. What pieces do I have order strength on? It doesn't matter because I need to fully get rid of it. I also think Bloodthirsty might be best. Need to get the materials. How the hell is my inventory full? I bought the inventory. Just didn't go through before? What? I wanna also see what is my mag drain? Impervious Rune Ward is doing a number on my magic and sustain, even though I'm not actually casting it that much. So how much does it cost? It's pretty expensive. Mechanical Acuity might be nice for getting the crits because this class already has pretty high crit damage, but I'm not sure. And I'm gonna try out Bullet Spawn. This is just looking like a Maggie kit built. More points. I think I just need to reduce spell cost here. And then those will be that. And I can get my prismatic bullets. Welcome Chevy Flips. What are my resistances are pretty high on this. I'm going to head back to wherever the spawn was. I'm not sure where it was, but I'm guessing it's this Necromotion.
Fate needs you, Proxy.
Don't think it was here. Must have been this outskirts one. It's normally the outskirts one where
Fate
everything
needs you.
spawns. Yeah. Don't think anyone's doing here. No one has the right HP amount. That did not fix my mag sustain. Why is it moving the camera like that? How hard was I hitting against him? I was hitting similar numbers with all of these. No Zonproc, so it didn't hit the hardest. Oh my god, is that the damage shield? That looks cool as hell. I did change my passive. I got rid of trifocus because I don't want my blocks costing stamina. I mean magic. I do want them costing stamina. I don't know. I have maybe because of minor intellect and the passive, it might be better to get a mag recovery because I'm getting so much more magical recovery instead of the reduced cost. And I'm wondering if I don't know how I'm gonna build up Crux without this but this isn't doing great damage. I mean, 3k non-crit is whatever. Feel like I just haven't used this correctly. About that time. It still did not hit, like, at all. I don't think my, Mikolash RP is gonna work, because it just sucks. I feel like the skill's good. I feel like it's just a skill issue on my part why it's not working, but I don't know how to get it to work well. I think it would work better with a ranged build, which is why I wanted to switch to staff. But I also feel like a melee build, if you wanted to do that, this is not the right spammable. I think you want to go with blood for blood, especially because the sustain isn't that great. What does my buff recovery get up to like this? Yeah, 2.8k mag recovery. That's that's crazy. I'm gonna try to kill Pure Gold Paladin. He only plays tanks. You know, maybe Draugr could be a good set. Still no, there we go, crack is. Dude, my frames cannot keep up with him moving like this. don't understand why he's just spamming bash. Holy shit. Oh my god, these frames are so bad. Now my frames go free once. Nope, nope, they're not back to normal. I need to restart my game. This is definitely a memory leak. The fact they still haven't fixed this is absurd to me. I don't understand what the point of playing something like this is. Oh my god. Dude. What is he? What is the point of spamming bash? Probably in Mars Hitsap. Although I didn't see any he's literally just bashing. Like what the fuck? With decreased health and chance. Spite word of the lucid mind. What is that? Oh my god, why can't I move? Oh, he charmed me. Oh my god, my frames. Can he get stunned, please? I don't have enough heals for rallying cry to be worth it. I don't think it's procced yet. Holy sh! I'm playing a slideshow. How do I can't even see where I am. Yeah, I don't think rallying tries to play. Unless I replace I can replace this with vigor. It'll give a more consistent heal, like better more consistent healing. I'll drop my minor resolve, but you know, maybe that's worth it. I'll be able to proc rallying try actually. But yeah, I have a memory leak. I have 95% memory going right now. That is not optimal, to say the least. Not a lot of people that seems are willing to duel. Okay. I need to like lead that. That is a pretty good combo for like getting Nightblades. Because this isn't AoE. You can pull them out of stealth. It immobilizes them. They need to roll dodge. The stun can't be dodged. So you just get a free stun on them. Why can't I see Salt Bar? Oh, the charm actually might be better than the fear. It's hard to notice it until you're like already moving towards him. Why does it keep making me do that? I'll try to like switch chat from zone to say it it's also really easy to kite the book. Not sure why he can't be stunned. I just can't stun him. There, finally. You know, I think Robes of the Hist might be really strong against this class. Because they have so many CCs. Like hard and soft. Yes, not sure why it's not stunning. This person is getting very carried by Maros. I should have ulted there. You know, I think they might be in Robes of the Hist and Mars. Because they are not taking as much damage as they should. But also, I just don't know how much damage they should be taking. Because new class and all. What is their burst heal that's taking them like that? It's a good thing the tentacle can't be interrupted. Honestly, it feels like they have Mars and Christus Cerdo. How are they healing so much? Like, I don't understand it. Not my frames. I think I want Dragerkin with this, honestly. Oh my god, my frames. His abilities are coming out like 3 seconds late. Oh, I'm so sorry you need to watch this. Can't aim the fucking tentacles at them. Oh my god. That was painful. I need another way to use my crux. Feel like all I have is the damage shields. Like, if I have 3 crux and cast the damage shield, I'm not dying because it's a 19k shield with like a 10k burst heal. I I think I could go for a triple proc build and just use Master's Dual Wield with Zahn. I could go for a quadruple beam build. I use Veidt, Zahn, uh this beam and just boom, I guess. Anyway, I need to go eat dinner pretty early today, so I'm gonna head off. There's not like many people dueling right now, unless this person wants to. Okay, I'll head off after them. But I will be working on getting yeah, this guy has the beam builds with Mara's. Honestly, with everything else they gave Arcanist, I'm surprised they didn't give him a class purge. Oh my god. I can't see what's going on. Dude, this this is actually unplayable with like all of the AoEs and needing to aim. Like I can't do this right now. I've tried lowering my graphics settings, it does not help at all. It's something to do with the like poor optimization of the RAM. It just keeps leaking RAM. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna head out. Thank you all for coming to the stream and I might stream more on the PTS. So tune into that if you want to. Um yeah, later everyone, thank you for showing up. I will be probably making a video about the Arcanist. So